Happy Wednesday, YouTube family, YouTube friends. I am back with 6 work from home job leads. These companies will hire you, and plus, it's no experience, just a little experience. So, this job is for you. So, make sure that you tell me in the comment section which job that you can apply for, 1 all the way to 6. And also make sure your resume is optimized and tailored to each job to help increase your resume for passing the applicant tracker system. And I'm going to share my screen. And you know that I always say this all the time. I get excited about helping you because this is what I want to do is help you find a job for those who want to partake. There's room at the table for everyone, but you got to do your part. So let's go ahead and dive right into the first job. The first job was with Amplify. I've talked about this job before, but the company reached out to me and they're extending their hiring process. They're still looking for more people, so they want me to share it to my YouTube family and YouTube friends. And here I am sharing it with you. They're still hiring for data entry lead contractors to work from home, 1099. They do have a lot of resumes, but they still want to give everybody an opportunity to go out there for those who want to apply for the job before they make a decision who they're going to hire. Again, it is remote in the United States. They're hiring for full time. And when I scroll down, the first thing that I'm looking for is the salary. This is $23 an hour. This is good money to be doing data entry to work from home because most data entry don't pay $23 an hour. So this is a great opportunity. Now, when I talk about no experience, when you actually go in and you look at the skill section or the basic requirements, it really doesn't require a lot of experience. It's just only say at least 1 year of experience. But again, that's preferred, means if you have it, that's great. If you don't worry about it. And then also talk about leadership skills, but it didn't say you have to have leadership skills. It states the ability to learn. And then they're looking for communication skills. That's something that you should already know because we communicate every single day. And then they're talking about typing and spelling skills. It doesn't state how many words per minute that you have to type. Now, watch the video all the way through because I'm going to walk you through and show you some free places where you can learn for free on how to talk or how to type. And then also it talks about skill and word processing and spreadsheet, G Suite, Google Suites. Watch the video all the way through. I'm going to show you free places where you can learn this, as well as it's talk about experience with technology and tools as Salesforce, NetSuite. You can always put this information into Google and add video at the end of it. It's going to be tons of videos that's going to appear because this company, they're going to train you anyway, regardless if it's 2 days or 2 weeks or 2 months. You're going to go through some training regardless if you have experience or not. So when we dive in a little bit deeper about what you're going to do is you're going to manage multiple projects at the same time. You're going to coach and train data entry specialists. You're going to also conduct one-to-one meetings with each team members. You're going to also track and monitor team workload as well as assist with process documentation. And then you're going to research and navigate various sides of data set. So if this sounds like something that you're able to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply today by clicking here where it says apply. Now, this is job number 1. Let me know in the comment section which job that you're interested in applying for. Now, we're down to job number 2 is with Bristol Bay Construction Holdings. They're currently seeking administrative assistant to work from home. Even though it says posted January 27, 2024, you know it's still current. Why? Because I always reach out to hiring manager on every job before I list them on any platforms and do videos just to get my questions answered, as well as to make sure that these jobs are legitimate before I post them on any of my platforms. And then when we dive in a little bit deeper, I'm looking to see if there's a salary. The salary is not listed. So you know that I always take upon myself. I don't get in panic mode. I take upon myself to go and research things when I'm uncertain. And I come up with 44,948 to 54,215 a year. And that is around $21 to $26 an hour. Remember, always negotiate your salary. Don't be scared to try to do that. People do it every single day. Now, when we dive into the qualification, which is when I talk about is really no experience or little experience, all it's asking for is time management, organization, and communication skills are needed. And then it talks about proficiency in computer skills, especially Microsoft Office, Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. I'm going to show you a free place where you can learn it for free. And then also they want you to, you're going to be required to pass a pre-employment drug screening and have acceptable reference and background check results. I tell people all the time, if you don't have reference, you're welcome to use me as a reference. Put my first and last name. I don't have any problem. For you using it if you need to. And then when we dive in a little bit deeper, you're going to provide administrative support. You're going to be doing word processing, You're going to also be doing document quality check, document production. And even though it says answering incoming phone calls and responding to emails in a professional way, hiring manager told me that it is not a call center. It's only as they need it. Mainly, you're going to be dealing with people just by emails, but just want to throw that out there. It could be a little bit of phone for you. And then it talks about execute clerical and general duties such as data entry and other administrative tasks. And if this sounds like something that you're able to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply today by clicking here. This is job number 2. Okay, so let me know in the comment section which job you're interested in applying for. Now we're down to job number 3. It is with the company Owens and Minor. Yes, I've talked about this before. Companies reach out to me and they're still hiring. They have a lot of application, but they're trying to give more and more people that want to apply for this job an opportunity to go out there and do so. So this company is hiring for remote cash research representative to work from home. Again, this is a full-time position. And when I'm scrolling down, the first thing that I'm trying to figure out is if there's a salary listed on this particular job, and the salary is not listed. So I always research things. I go into Google and research just to get an idea on what the salary is going to be. I came up with 44,076 per year for a cash research representative, and that is around $21 an hour. Now, when we dive in, I like to go in and look at the qualification. That's where I'm getting, don't require a lot of experience, a little experience. This job only requires a high school diploma. It's required. 1 year of related experience is required. So this is a beginner-friendly work-from-home job to get started. The skills is just problem solving, communication, personal effectiveness. And then when it goes down here, just basic skills in Excel, Word, and PowerPoint, basic data entry and calculator skills. And then English, reading, writing, and verbal. So not too much experience at all. Okay, so that's where I get no experience. Now, when you dive in a little bit deeper about what you're going to be doing each and every day, you're going to also reconcile unmatched deposit to electronic remits, advice, credit card, paper explanation of benefits, and or any tool for cash distributions within company best practice. And then you go down a little bit further, you're going to research unapplied payments and denials of payments using internal sources, written communications, websites, and phone inquiries to determine appropriate accounts for payment application. Again, it's a little form, according to hiring manager. You're only going to be reaching out only as a needed basis. Okay, I just want to throw that out there to you. You're going to also research all refund requests and recoupments from payers to ensure within contract interstate status. And then you're going to perform other duties as required. If this is something you want to do, then go ahead and apply today by clicking here where it says apply. This is job number 3. Now we're down to job number 4. It is with the company Deluxe. They're seeking billing specialists to work from home. Again, this is a full-time position. I'm going to be bringing you some part-time jobs out here this week too as well. Now, when we scroll down, this job only requires a high school diploma or GED. And when I talk about is really not a lot of experience, customer service or client facing experience. If you answer your cell phone, that is considered customer service. Okay. You do not have to actually work at a call center to get customer service experience. If you're dealing with customers or people every single day, that's your customer service experience. Data entry experience is just basically typing. If you're typing on the laptop or computer every single day, that is your typing skills. Experience with CRM. You can always go into Google, add video at the end. There's going to be tons of videos that's going to walk you through. They just want you to know the basic because according to hiring manager, they're going to train you anyway, regardless if you have experience or not. Basic understanding of Excel. I'm not going to go over fair qualification at all because that will not attain to you. Now, when we go in and we're looking for the salary for this position here, I want to show you what I came up with so you know how much, kind of get an estimation on what this job pays. The salary is between $42,788 a year. That is $20 an hour. And when we dive in a little bit deeper, it says this role is not permanent to be filled in the following states. So unfortunately, if you live in these states, you're not eligible to apply at this time. Okay, that doesn't mean that they're not going to hire in the near future, but at this time, you cannot be living in this state in order to be to do this job. Okay, so when we dive in a little bit deeper on what you're going to do for this position here, is you're going to have a relationship management, establish a positive relationship with internal and external customers, address and resolve complex issues, act as an E for recommending and guiding customers' course of action through verbal and written communication. It summarizes and communicates the project process in progress. So it may be a little form according to hiring manager, but they always say it's not a call center or calls of back to back. Okay. It's only as a needed basis. Then also you're going to assist financial institution with system and data change resulting in service charge fees. That is just really basic about the company here. So if this is something that you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply today by clicking here. This is job number 4. Okay. Now we're talking about job number 5 is with Quick Med Claims. I've talked about this job before, but again, these companies are reaching out to me. Yes, they do have applications, but they're still taking a lot of applications, because they want to give everybody an opportunity to apply for those who want to. So, you can get your information in there so they can consider hiring you before they make that decision. They're hiring for posting specialists, wanting to work from home. And when I scroll down, I'm looking to see if, the salary's listed, the salary's not listed. So again, the salary for this position here is $40,610 a year. That is $19 an hour. Great income for a job that doesn't require a lot of experience. Now we're going to dive in and look at the requirements. This job only requires a high school diploma or equivalent, basic account principal and medical billing experience preferred but not required. And then basic computer knowledge and experience with Microsoft Office products, including Word and Excel and Outlook. Watch the video all the way through because I'm going to show you free places where you can learn this for free. It talks about customer service, accuracy and data entry skills, ability to handle multitasking, quickly adapt to changes, priorities in fast-paced environment. Really not a lot of experience. This company do offer flexible work schedule. They are hiring for full and part-time positions too as well. Bonus program is great. 401k company match program, paid time off and holidays. When we dive in a little bit deeper about what you're going to be doing, we're going to go in a little bit deeper here. You're going to pull a deposit from bank lockbox website and remits from various websites to post payments. You're going to run deposit reports to make sure daily deposits are balanced. You're going to post all payments and denials. And then you may be on the phone a little bit just to call an insurance company when needed to request remits. That's only as a needed basis. Again, it is not a call center where calls are back to back, okay, according to hiring manager and recruiters. So if this is something you want to do, all you need to do is click right here where it says apply. This is job number 5. Now we are down to job number 6. It is with the company Navitus. Their health solutions. They're currently seeking coordinators, recoveries to work remotely. And as you can see on the screen, the salary is $19.84 to $25.04 an hour. Okay, so when we dive in again, they're unable to offer remote work to these residents here at this particular time. So don't get disencouraged. They may not be taking applications right now in your state, but in the near future or in a couple months, they can. Now we go a little bit, I'm just going all the way down and just to see the requirements here. It only requires a high school degree or equivalent experience. It talks about PBM or managed care experience is preferred but not required. They want you to participate and adhere to and support compliance program, the ability to interact corporally and respectfully with other employees. It's really not a lot of experience. So that's why I put on there is no experience. They do want you to be able to work Mondays through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Paid volunteer hours, referral bonus program up to $750. That is great money when you refer a lot of people. They do offer dental, health, and vision, flexible spending account, 401k. And when we dive in a little bit deeper about what you're going to be doing every single day is you're going to acquire a beginner understanding of the claims, a jurisdiction system, and upstream, downstream processing. And you're going to also collaborate with requesters, ensuring all appropriate information is received to process the request. And you're going to also create, validate, and confirm large batch of claims prior to electronic processing. And then you go down a little bit further, you're going to assist in reviewing and audit the outcome of the process claims. And if this is something that you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply today. Again, it's not that lot of experience. They're not asking for a lot. So if this is something you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply today by clicking here where it says apply. Okay, so this is job number 6. Okay, now I want to talk about different free places where you can go and learn how to type for free. It's officialtypeatest.com. I talk about free things all the time because that's all it takes is just free things to get out there and educate yourself. Because again, these companies are going to train you the way that they want you to be trained, but they just want you to be able to research what you don't understand. Get out there and research. So if I was going to practice my typing skills here, okay, so you got different things. You have choose your test. You can choose what you want to do. This is the typing part of it. I can choose how long I want to practice, 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute on time. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to choose 1 minute. And this is where you go and practice your paragraph typing, where you can always stay up to date on your typing. Okay. You can always go back to test and you can do 10 key tests, which is data entry. So I can choose if I want to do numbers and symbols or numbers only. I'm going to show you both. But again, you could choose how long you want to practice. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to do 1 minute. This is numbers and symbols, all of that. So you can take out time to practice. Again, the test will not begin until you press your first key. If I go back and I just say, I want to just practice on numbers. Again, you can choose how long you want to practice. I'm going to choose 1 minute. And this is what the numbers only look like. And the test will not begin until you press the first key. That's what I'm talking about. Going in, doing free things out there, research, educate yourself. A lot of people cannot afford to go back to school and get this knowledge. You know, back in the day, I remember I went back to school to learn how to take typing tests and all of this, and now you can do it for free. And if you know, go ahead and take advantage of it. Again, it's official test or officialtypeatest.com. Another thing is learning G Suite and Google Sheets. Add video at the end of it. Look, there are tons of videos that walk you through how to do something. Google Suite tutorials 2024. Somebody is showing you how to use it. So that's why I say use Google as your friend to educate yourself, to get that knowledge so you can go out there and increase your chances of getting hired, because these companies are going to train you anyway. And when I talk about Microsoft 365 training, you always hear me talk about that every single day in some of my videos, is to go to Microsoft 365 training, where you can learn Outlook, OneDrive, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote, SharePoint, Microsoft Teams, Yammer, and Access. So say, for example, if I need to learn Excel, I click on Excel and look at all of these free videos that appear. So if I want to learn how to, say, for example, do pivot tables, I click on pivot tables. And look, there's a video that will appear. All you have to do is watch the video. You'll learn how to do this within 5 or 10 minutes. And then these, I call it a PDF file, where you can actually pull up Excel and walk yourself step by step, get that hands-on experience. I'm a type of person, I can watch the video, but I have to get hands-on experience. So you can pull up Excel and you can try this here. So again, take advantage of it. It is free 99 to you. It's no charge. Take advantage of it. It says Microsoft 365 for free. Okay. I'm here to help you. I'm here to give you free things, so, check it out, on your own time. Now, if this video has been helpful thus far, you know what I want you to do is hit that like button, as well as I want you to comment. Again, like I always say, I'm a type of person, a YouTuber, that when you leave a comment, I will respond back, because I'm trying to build that friendship relationship with you. A lot of y'all have went on other YouTubers platforms and you open your heart and you spill the beans and you said hello, and they won't even respond back. Like the older generation, they didn't say a mumbling word. I'm not like that. I want to build that friendship with you, and I have to respond back. Also, subscribe to the channel, because I'm trying to build a community where we can uplift and encourage one another on our job search and everyday life. And if you want to be a part of that ride, you have to subscribe to the channel, share these videos on your social media platforms, so more and more people can see what I have to offer each and every single day. Remember, this is a non-phone work from home job channel. So if you're looking for a work from home job where you're not on the phone, you have landed on the right channel. Remember, videos go out every single day. That's 7 days a week at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. Have your notifications turned on and watch the video all the way through, because it really, really helps the channel. I want to say, keep pushing, keep applying, don't give up. Don't disqualify yourself before you apply for these jobs. Let the company do it. Believe in yourself. Stop procrastinator, be a doer. Stop talking about it and be about it. Stop being on the sideline and get in the game and apply for these jobs. Plant the seed, apply for multiple positions. You got to think of yourself as a farmer. When a farmer is getting out there to plant their crops, they get out there and they prepare the ground, they tilt the ground, they plant the seed and they water the seed, and then eventually the crops are going to grow. That is the same thing about these jobs here. Plant the seed, apply for multiple positions. Don't just apply for one position and call it a day. Plant the seed, apply for 10 jobs a day. When you apply for 10 jobs a day and you do it 5 days a week, that's 50 jobs that you already applied for to help increase your chances of getting that opportunity to get an invite to interview. Also, optimize your resume. Take out time to optimize these resumes, so you increase your chances of passing the applicant tracking system, because that is what you're trying to be, is the ATS. Remember, look at the job post, highlight the keywords and implement it into your resume so it can sound natural and look natural, so it can pass the applicant tracking system, and then it gets into the hands of a hiring manager. Never disqualify yourself, and never talk down on yourself. Never give up. You got this. I know a lot of times when you get rejection, you want to give up. You want to throw in the towel because that's the easy way. But you got to understand, what is meant to be is meant to be. In life, if you want to have things, you got to go through the storms of life. You got to get on that roller coaster and go up and down. And you may be going rocking back and forward and screaming and everything. It's okay. But God has a job out there for you with your name on it, but you have to believe. I understand, y'all. I told y'all, I've been in situations. I've been rejected. I didn't know how my next meal was going to come. I didn't know where my money was going to come. I remember when I lost my job, my husband lost his job. I remember when I was single and staying by myself and I lost my job and I didn't know what I was going to do. The only thing that I can do is just surrender to God and pray and ask God to, deliver me from this stormy pit, because that's what I was going in that time of season. You got to understand, there's a time and season when you're going to go through something. But you're not alone. God is with you every step of the way. He brought you to it. He's going to bring you through it. I get it. A lot of people talk about you. A lot of people think it's funny when you're going through the storms of life. But my mom always said, what makes you laugh will make you cry. You reap what you sow. Everybody's going to experience that storm of life one day or the other. But especially when it's God's taking you to the next level, you're going to experience a lot, because he sees something in you that you don't even see in yourself. So you got to keep pushing, keep applying. Don't give up, and never, never, never disqualify yourself before you apply for these jobs. A job rec can say one thing and God can say another. You got to step out on faith, because faith without works is dead. And you have to speak life over yourself, because the power of the tongue determines life and death. And I tell you, every single day is surround yourself around like-minded people that have goals similar to yours and want to have things. You do not want to be around people that's not happy for you. In this life today, people are not happy for you. Everybody is jealous of you because you're trying to do things with your life. Long as you're average, they love it. Long as you're not doing anything with your life, they love it. But the minute you decide that, look, I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck, I want to do something different. I want to make enough money where I can be above the water. They start hating. Oh, you don't need an extra job. You don't need a side hustle. You're doing fine. And then people are sitting in there waiting and hoping that you lose your home, hoping you lose your car, hoping you lose things, hoping that your marriage go bad, your relationship go bad. They're hoping. There's people out there that are like that every single day. And you just got to constantly pray every single day that God put his angels protection around you from any hurt or harm, and no weapon formed against you will progress. So you have to just keep that, and you have to trust in the process. I'm here cheering you on. You're going to find a job. Okay. It took me a while. I've been working from home ever since 2007. I've always worked. Okay. I've always worked, but started working from home in 2007 after my firstborn, because daycare was expensive. You can't trust everybody with your child. That's including family. You can't trust everybody. Everybody's not going to be nice to your children. So I was blessed to be able to stay at home and take care of him. And while I was taking care of my child, I like, I need something where I can do at night. My husband worked during the morning and I worked at night. So that's when I picked up customer service type of work. I started West at Home and now it's known as Alorica. Got in there, got that experience, and then move on up like the Jeffersons. And I, from that point on, I fell in love with working from home. And that's why I enjoy helping people, because the same thing that I'm doing, getting out here, researching, picking up the phone, calling human resource and hiring manager and being transferred to like 20 or 30 people before I get to the right person. I'm used to it because that's what I did back in the day when I was looking for jobs. And that's what I do every single day is I reach out to these companies because I want to help you. I want you to find legitimate work at home jobs. So I take upon myself and do it. It's not a job. It just comes natural to me. This is something that I enjoy doing, is helping you. I'm doing my part and giving you the tools, but you got to take the tools to lay your foundation and build your own empire. You got this. You can do this. Stop hanging around naysayers and start believing in yourself. You got to encourage yourself. You got to look in that mirror and say, I can do all things through Christ Jesus that strengthen me. I'm worthy. You know, nobody is better than me. You know, yes, there's competition, but I got to do things to set myself apart from my competitors, and don't worry about my competitors. I don't need to be looking to my left. I don't need to be looking to my right. I need to just stay focused and look straight, because, you know, my blessing is going to come at the right time. Again, I believe that God answers in three ways: yes, no, and wait. Sometimes we got to wait. And good things come to those who wait. When you sit and wait, you think about God. Thank you so much, because I really wanted that job. But look, you know, I'm not happy for people are being laid off, but that could have been me getting that job and being laid off and starting all back on level A again, trying to get out there and found another job. Okay. So, you know, when you don't get things, thank God, say, Lord, I thank you because I didn't get it, you know, because it could have been me laid off. It could have been me going through all this drama and, you know, mess on these jobs. Thank you for protecting me and keeping me from getting that job. He has a job out there for you. He's making that job for you right now. But you got to speak life of yourself, and you cannot be disencouraged. Be encouraged. Again, like I always say, don't be a procrastinator. Be a doer. Stop talking about it and be about it. Stop being on the sideline and get in the game and apply for these jobs every single day. And I guarantee you, when you put in the work, you're going to reap the benefit. When you've done all you can, you made sure your resume is optimized, you're applying every single day, it's nothing you can do but let go and let God. You know, God will work a miracle out for you. Lay your burdens on him and he will give you rest. Get out there and apply for these jobs today. Many blessings to each and every one of you. And I pray that whatever you desire in your heart, it shall be given in the name of Jesus. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.